Hello everyone and welcome to Urban Empire. My name is Fendrel and today I'll be trying out this game. This is my first Let's Play. So let's just see how it goes. I've been really excited for this game actually. I've been following it for a couple of months and it looks really good. I just got it. I've not really messed around too much with it. I've decided that we're going to be playing as the Kilgannons. Kilgannons, a strong working class family with a history in politics and the labor rights movement. They rose from grassroots community activists to major players on the city's political scene. Respected as heroes of the people, their dedication has made the family very popular with the proletariat. Their contributions to society are much appreciated, but this benevolence tends to lead to increased building prices. Okay, so we're sort of going to be, for the people and for the workers specifically. Workers' rights, all that sort of thing. So our first character here is going to be Connor Kilgannon. Irish, if I'm correct, yeah. Connor grew up working alongside his famous father Patrick Kilgannon. His father's trusted AD, he grew to care about his co-workers' well-being. When the Emperor of Austria calls upon Ireland's best foreman, famous for his efficiency and low death rate on construction sites, okay, that's always a plus, to supervise the founding of a new city, Patrick declines politely and sends his son instead. Okay, so we're kind of being commissioned to this project of building a new city. Okay, we are an optimist. You truly believe in people and in good. Gives us extra goodwill with the political parties in the game. We are honest. Personal growth. I believe that's to the citizens in the entire city, and goodwill a resting point. Okay, we are the Emperor's nominee. You are nominated to your position by the Emperor himself and thus cannot be voted out. So, well, it's not entirely democracy yet, this city that we're founding, but we'll get there at some point. Okay, we have 3 different maps we can choose from. The Rimini of Sorelia, the Cauldron, and the Cape Sorelia. I think we will start out on the first map, seems fine. The Rimini of Sorelia. Located on the big plains of the Sorelian coast, this location provides the new city plenty of room to grow. Sounds good. Covered in thick forest, the land offers the new mayor endless possibilities to develop their city into Sorelia's crown jewel. Sounds very good. I will enable the tutorial for now because I haven't played this before. So we'll just see how it goes then. So yes, we are in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, as far as I've gathered, in a fictional province of Sorelia, the fictional province of Svarelia. That's kind of difficult to pronounce, but should be somewhere on the Adriatic coast. So we are kind of south of Austria proper. Okay. Welcome, Connor Kilgannon. Thank you. You are Connor Kilgannon, son of famous Patrick Kilgannon, who supervised the construction of Grand Canal of Dublin with a record low death toll. The Emperor of Austria wants to build a new city to connect Vienna to the Adriatic Ocean, and invited your father to manage the construction. Being old and ill, your father has sent his right-hand man, you, instead. You are granted 500,000 thalers to set the foundation of the new city. And I think we will just call it Kaisershafen, which I believe means something like Emperor's Port in Austrian here, German. Okay, so camera controls, that should be easy enough. It's one of these tutorials where you have to do all of the these movement things before it lets you progress. Okay. So we're going to build a new district, and this game doesn't work quite like other city builders. Actually, the company who made it calls it more of a city ruler, in that you don't just magically plop down buildings. You actually have to lay out districts, and then people will move into them. And you have to vote. There has to be a vote about it in the city council. But we'll get into all that a bit later. For now, we should build a district. First district. And you just kind of drag out a shape. You choose how large you want it to be, where you want it to be. I think for our first district we should go quite large. So if we do something like this, that seems quite nice. Let's just get... can't really get a straight line there. Let's just do this instead then. I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to these grids, so I want it to look nice. Okay. Confirm land plan. I can't do that because the tutorial wants me to add a corner with right click. Okay, I think I'll remove that again with right clicking. Now we can confirm it. Create first district. Okay, I won't be reading this tutorial out, but you can stop the video and look if you want, or get the game yourself. It's from what I've seen of it, it seems to be quite fun. So I think I can recommend it, but keep watching if you're in doubt. So you want to place down our city hall somewhere. And I think it should be pretty central. I imagine we're going to be building some districts up here and to the side, so I'll put it like in this end of our first district. There we go. Looks nice. This game has very nice models. Okay, so we confirm services, and then we propose the district. Okay, now we can create our first district. We have to name it or continue with the given one. So it wants us to call it Edgeburg. I'm not quite fond of that. I think we'll call it Fendrelberg, just to be a bit narcissistic. And for this first one we'll be using our personal funds instead of the city funds to create the district. Okay. Now down here we have the progress cloud. This is like a tech tree. And we have to choose which inventions we want to go for. So we are kind of for the working man, and we want to ensure safety for work. So safety authorities, perhaps. Safety doesn't happen by accident. Well, that's true. And this allows us to build safety. No, it allows us to build a clinic, and it allows us to pass an edict called Safety Authorities and the Work Safety Act. That seems very relevant for our character, so I think we'll be going with this technology. Safety Authorities. And this will cost us 400 brain power. At this point we're generating 7 brain power per month. So when we reach 400, they'll... yeah. So when we get to 458 months, we'll have passed. Okay. So we'll start researching. And... oh, that's just switching between tags. Let's go back to the city view here. Alright, as new citizens are settling in, we have some time to look at other things. Let's learn how to change the time-lapse speed. Yes. Here we can unpause the game. Seems like a good choice. And we should see... yeah, there we go. People are starting to move into Fendrelberg. See here, this is a commercial building, this is a residential building. And they're slowly starting to populate our first district here. exciting. And meanwhile, you can see the progress of the safety authorities research up here in the corner. So every month that should get a little tick. Okay, and I suppose for now we're just waiting, so I will speed up the game a bit until the tutorial lets us do something else. Okay. Great, now that some citizens have found a new home in your city, it's time to add some more services. As time passes, you'll need to improve, balance and add more services to existing districts. You will also gain new options to help you do so. Okay, a much needed school is to be built. Okay, so we need to build a school. Now, by the way, I know how to do some of these things because I have been watching Let's Plays of this game myself. They were released here in the month of January up to the game's release. The game's released yesterday as of this recording. Yes, so now we need to build a school in the district. Up here we have what the game calls the Wheel of Life. These are kind of properties. No, I suppose it's how our people feel about certain things, how they feel about their social life, their security, their physical environment, their health, their personal growth, and their fun. And all that adds up to city happiness. So we have -1 personal growth on average in the city. So if we add a grammar school, that will add personal growth. So I will add that in. And I want to cover as much of the current district while also kind of having some overlap with the circle into our future districts up here. Building it down here would be wasting a lot of the circle of effect on the sea, and the fish would be getting personal growth, and that's not entirely what we want. So I will be placing our school here. Okay, that's our first grammar school. Great. So now we confirm this service and we propose the district. And again we're using our personal funds. You can see our personal funds are up here. We have 141,000 currency, and the city has 639 currency. And we'll use personal funds. Yeah, we can get more details about these Wheel of Life things by clicking on them and seeing a breakdown here. Okay. Animosity in the council. Okay, so it's giving us this event. Events will show up on this side of the screen about the council, but we haven't really unlocked the council yet, so I guess we'll just answer it as best as we can without looking at the council screen. After the Free Democratic Party's councillor's sex scandal was revealed, the physiocrats' relationship with them has soured. So we can agree with the Conservatives, we can publicly ridicule the Liberal councillor, we can publicly announce that all Liberals are morally compromised, or you think the Conservatives are exaggerating the event. So I believe these guys are... the Free Democratic Party are Liberals and the Physiocratics are Conservatives. Let's see, what would Connor say? I think we should say that we think the Conservatives are exaggerating the event. Let's try to be progressive and kind of look past this sex scandal thing. Okay, there we go. This has given us an effect. Bonus to fun for males. Okay, so males are kind of thinking, oh yeah, we can do whatever we want and the mayor doesn't mind, so... well, that's nice, they can have some fun. Hopefully the women are having fun too with this. Okay. And so we're letting the game progress a bit more. We can also go up to speed 4 if we want. City Council. Oh, we've unlocked the city council, like I mentioned before. Time to raise more money for the city. The bottom left panel brings you to one of the game's main views. Even though you are the mayor and most important decision maker in the city, you are not alone. You can't run around spending money and raising taxes at will. To get things done, you need to have support in the city council. You can either approve or reject common proposals. And there's still much to learn. As there is still much to learn, let's head to the city council. Okay, we'll click on the city council screen. This is the city council. Here you can change the tax rate, funding levels, propose different types of edicts, and of course affect political decision making. Okay, now we'll have a look at the parties. So we have 3 parties at the start of the game. Yeah, I'll just look at these parties. We have the Physiocratic Party. They are left-wing policies wanting more state control and loyal to the empire. I've noticed that some of the grammar in this game is a bit lacking. I mean, you can perfectly understand the meaning behind it. It's just sometimes words are placed kind of in an odd way. But yeah, they're left-wing. They have left-wing policies and they want more state controls, and they are loyal to the empire. And down here we can see the breakdown of their political leaning. We can see what we have left and right, which is more like based on how they stand economically. Are they do they want to spend money, or do they want to conserve money? Do they want high taxes? Do they want low taxes? And then conservative and liberal are more about the social aspects of society. So are they progressive or, you know, conservative? So these guys are kind of here. A fun combination. They're both conservative and left-leaning economically. So I think we'll be doing quite well with those. Could have wanted them a bit lower down if we're going to be wanting lots of social reforms for the workers, but we'll see. And the National Sparelian Party. Main political agenda is to promote Sparelian desire for autonomy and self-governance. Okay, so they want to break free of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and be their own state. They are smack dab in the middle, so I think we'll get along just fine. The Free Democratic Party, right-wing policies wanting more liberties from the empire and more laissez-faire party than its rival, the Physiocratic Party. Okay, so they are right-leaning economically and kind of in the middle between conservative and liberal. A bit more liberal, it seems. I think it's this point on the axis where they are. So a bit more liberal than the other parties, but nothing major. Oh, and if you highlight their flag here, you can even see which members are from that party. That's kind of cool. I really like this screen. It's very brings you into the mood of being a mayor and standing in front of lots of people and making proposals and all that. Okay, now we have to make some tax increases because, as you can see, we have a deficit in our monthly balance, and our stashed cash here is only going to last us for so long. So we need to raise taxes. So we can raise business tax and citizen tax. Let's try and see. And here we can see what the different parties think about the change. So the Physiocratic Party are A-OK, this change. The National Sparelian Party and the Free Democratic Party are kind of feeling so-so about it. And if we try shifting this around a bit, we will probably want it so that at least none of the parties are in the red and really opposing to our change. So if we try doing this, we have a deficit of 13k per month. This should put in 14k to our budget every month, so I think this is good. And it shouldn't be too hard to convince these jokers to come over to our side. So let's propose taxing. Okay, So we can see that the Physiocratic Party are all for it. The National Rebellion Party are kind of, you know, on the fence, and Free Democratic Party are in the against camp, but not entirely so. They could be brought in to be swing voters if we try a bit. Okay, so now we click on the tax proposal, and here we can appeal to the parties, try to get them to change their minds. Now at the moment, the Physiocratic Party has 28 council members, the National Australian Party has 7, and the Free Democratic Party has 26. We already have the Physiocrats locked down, so I think if we just move this middle party, the National Australian Party, a bit more over to our side, we should be in the clear, because these guys have so many more council members. Well, not that many actually. These have 26, these have 28, so 2 more, but still, if we have one of the largest party and we can then convince the medium party here to move over, we should be good. This is our goodwill with the party, and this goodwill can be used to either plead with the party, to demand from the party, or to threaten the party. This one requires usually 1 point of goodwill, 2 and 3. So let's try to threaten these guys. Okay. You need to have the National Rebellion Party on your side, but they have been reluctant. You're tired of being nice, so you threaten them. Side with me, or I'll make sure you lose the next elections. Everyone will consider you fools, or I'll start calling you the Conservatard Party. Okay. I don't think this is, well, I don't know. We are kind of a working man, so maybe it would be nice if we could kind of just slander them until they vote for us. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Okay. The nickname you made up wasn't bad enough to scare the members of the National Australian Party, so your threat failed. Okay. We gain 3 points towards the soft trade, and they move 2 points towards our side. So we are moving towards becoming soft, and they didn't really listen to us that much. Okay, so now we can't do any of these actions with them for now. I think we can do that again at the end of the vote, but it is more effective to do it kind of at the start or during the middle. We might get a chance in the middle of the vote. We'll see. Yeah, you can see there are 42 votes on the fence. 7 have already said that they are against this vote, and 12 people have said that they are for it. So for now, we're still, you know, winning this quite well, assuming that these 42 votes fall kind of evenly to both sides. Back to the city view. We also have data view. This is kind of a breakdown of our city. We can see all sorts of things. 1 district for now, infrastructure, city income, all cool stuff. I'm sure it'll be more relevant to look into later in the game. So for now, we have here an event on safety authorities. So with every technology research, seemingly, you will get some sort of event where you have to make a decision about how you want to influence, or how you want to utilize this technology. So, the administration is preparing for the establishment of professional safety authorities. Do you want them to focus on police force, fire departments, or clinics? So I'm guessing that whichever one we choose will get a buff, or maybe become cheaper, or something like that. I think, since we already have... Well, no, I don't know. I think we should go with the clinics, because our health is really poor right now. I mean, so is the safety, but having good clinics sounds like a good idea. So the effects are bonus to health from the clinic is +1, and change in monthly city fund expenses from the clinic is -24. Okay, so it's actually both. So our clinic will give a +1 bonus to health to the people in the vicinity, and it will be less expensive. Dandy. Okay. Actually, you can see that our... oh, yeah, voting is done. Our income has actually stabilized a bit. We are now only losing about 7,000 per month. So that's an improvement over the 13. Probably from more people moving in and being taxed. Okay. So more people have gone to either the positive or negative side by now, and there are only 21 swing voters left. I mean 17 to 23, it's not kind of best margin of success we have here, so I think I'll try pleading with these guys, just yeah, last minute pleading. You have your last speech before voting, and you still need to win the National Swavellian Party to your side. How do you sway them? Please, you should reconsider your vote one last time, or this is very dear to my heart, so please listen to me. Let's ask them to reconsider. Yeah, they moved too, just like last time. Hopefully that should give us the edge, and we'll see how it goes when we begin voting. Vote passed. In a major way, actually. 2239. Not bad at all. So we've increased the citizens' tax by 3%, and the tax rate for industrial companies, and the tax rate for commercial companies. Great. Everyone's paying 3% more tax, and we should be seeing that when we go back to the city and let time progress into the next month here. Yes. We are making 11,000. Great. Well, we are at a profit and things are looking good for the proud city of Kaisershafen. I think I'll leave it off here for now. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.